Hi everyone, welcome to Explore Secondary Mathematics Topics with Teacher Ben. So I'm trying to create more different types of content and going to explore more on secondary school topics and some tricks that can help you to solve some of the exam questions. So let's start with the first question. So I'll be touching on Zhong Hua Secondary 2018 Mid-Year Express question 13. So this topic that will be going through will be on simultaneous linear equation. So it will be from Sec 2 onwards, and it will be appearing in our secondary school O-level papers for E-Math. Okay, so this question will worth 3 marks. So you can see here is 3 marks. Okay, so there's various ways to solve simultaneous linear equation. So there will be 3 ways. So the first way is to use graphical way. So we can actually draw a graph and look at the intersection point between two straight lines. So we can actually plot these two straight lines and look at their intersection point. So that will be the answer for your x and y. So basically the coordinates for your x and the coordinates of your y. Now the other two is to solve the question by elimination method and also substitution method, which I'm going to do it on this video to actually show you how to solve them. Then lastly, I'm going to explain to you how to actually check your answer. So for simultaneous equation, you don't need to actually ask your teacher or look at the answer key for the answer. There's a few ways to actually check the solution. So let's start. So now first what you need to do is do some naming. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to name the first equation as equation 1, then the second equation as equation 2. Okay, so next I'm going to do some changes to my equation. So let's look at equation 1. So I'm going to multiply by 3. So the objective is to make the coefficient of my x equal for 2 equations. So if you look at the 2 equations, one is 2 and one is 3. So the common multiple in this case will be 6. So I multiply by 3, I'm going to get 6x plus 5y times 3, I'm going to get 15y. Then 25 times 3, I'm going to get 75. So this is the next equation. So I'm going to call it equation 3. So if I look at the second equation, I'm going to multiply by 2. So 3x times 2 will give me 6x. Then then 2y here, I'm going to get 4y. And this will be equal to 18. Okay, so I'm going to call this equation 4. Now I'm going to use elimination method here. So I call this elimination method. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at these two equations and do either using addition or subtraction. So since the common one is actually 6x and both are positive, I'm going to use subtraction way to do it. So I use the bigger number minus away the small number for easy calculation. So I'm going to take equation 3 minus away equation 4. So 6x minus 6x, so I'll get 0. Then 15y minus another negative 4y. So this will give me 75 minus away 18. So I'm going to get 19y here. Because 15y minus minus here, if you do a minus minus means we are multiplying a negative with negative, so I should get a positive. So 15y plus a positive 4y, that will give me 19y. So I'm going to get 57 over here. Now if you divide throughout by 19, so I'll do a division of 19. So I'm going to get 3 here. So I already get my answer y equal to 3. Okay, now next I need to find my x. So to find my x, I will look at this equation here, equation 2. Now notice that this is the smallest coefficient here, which is 2. So I'm going to create a 2y. So I'm going to multiply by 2. So I'm going to get 6. Okay, then from this I'm going to sub into equation 2. So I'm going to get 3x. Now I'm going to minus 6 equal to 9. Then bring this minus 6 over here. So I'm going to get 3x equal to, okay, it's a minus 6, so you bring across the equal sign, you're going to change the minus to plus. So 9 plus 6 will give me 15. So I will get x equal to 5. Okay, so this will be the answer. I'm going to use an color to show. So I have y equal to 3 and also x equal to 5. Okay, so now one of the ways to check your answer is I'm going to substitute this 3 into my original equation, y equal to 3 into this equation, then x equal to 5 into this equation. Okay, so what's going to happen is, if you look at here, so I will get 2 times 5 plus 5 times 3. So this, look at the left side only. So this will give me 10 plus 15, and you notice that give me 25. So it matched to my the answer to the right side. Then from here you also can try to do the same testing. You must able to satisfy 2 equations, okay, not only one. Sometimes if you get the wrong answer, you can actually get you actually match to the first equation, but it doesn't match to the second one. So what we need to do is we need to ensure that the answer match to both equations. So we give me 3 times 5 minus away 2 times 3. So this will give me 15 minus away 6, and you notice that I get 9, right? So this means that my answer is correct. Okay, so I don't need to ask my teacher. Now let's try with another way. So I'm going to use the substitution method now. So if you look at my equation 4, now I'm going to do something to this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shift this minus 4 over to the right side. So I'm going to get 6x is equal to 18. Now I'm going to plus 4y. Now from here, right, instead of doing my elimination method, I'm going to do my substitution method. So I'm going to sub this into equation 3. So this 6x I'm going to replace with 18 plus 4y. So I have 18 plus 4y, then I have another 15y. So this will be equal to 75. Then I'm going to bring my 18 over to my right side. So I'm going to get 19y here. Now this will be 75 minus away 18. So 19y will be equal to 57. Then I get my y is equal to 3 by dividing by 19. Okay, from here you notice that we are doing the same thing, right? So I'm going to do the same step. So I'm going to do this, then you will still get the answer, x equal to 5. Then from here you can actually do the checking, right? And by substituting back to the equation. Okay, this is doing a manual way to check my solution. Now I'm going to show you another way using calculator to do the checking. Okay, so I'm going to change the video to the calculator. So, yeah. Okay, now I'm going to show you with a Casio calculator. So this model is FX96SG Plus model. So let's see. Okay, so let's see if we can focus this. Okay, now I'm going to use you go to the mode function here. Then you can see that there's an equation, right? So we go to number 3, which is the equation. Now you're going to have 4 options here. So to solve for simultaneous equation in O levels, right, for E-math, we'll be using the first option. So you press the first one. Now then you get to see 2 rows. We have A, B, C. So A is actually represent the coefficient of your x. Then B will be coefficient of your y. Then C is the constant on your right. So always remember to put it in that order so that you can actually solve the question. Now the question that we have, the first equation is 2x plus 5y equal to 25. So I'm going to put the first, the coefficient of x will be 2. Then I put an equal sign. Then I put 5 equal, then 25. Once you put another equal, it go to the second row, which is for the second equation. I'm going to put 3 because it's 3x minus 2y equal to 9. So put a 3. Then now this is minus 2y, so we have to put a negative 2. Then I will put 9. Okay, so next when I press the equal sign, it will give my x equal to 5, which matches to the solution that we have earlier. Then you press another equal, it gives you y equal to 3. Okay, so please remember, we go to our mode, then equation 3, then choose number 1 to key in our simultaneous equation. Now I'm going to use another calculator. So this is another calculator, another Casio model. So I believe that these two models are quite a common one. So the model is FX97SGX. Okay, so same thing, we go to the menu here. So press this menu. Then we're going to choose the fifth option here, xy equals 0. Now here, right, it's quite easy to understand. There are three. The first option is for simultaneous equation, so we choose the first one. Now the number of unknowns, because since we have x and y, right, so we have to choose two unknowns. Now here is the same. You notice that they will give you two rows. They also mention what is the number that you have to key in, so you just need to key in the coefficient of your x and y, then lastly the constant. Okay, so we press 2x 5y then 25. So the next equation will be 3x minus 2y, so put minus 2 equal to 9. So press on equal, you get x equal to 5 and y equal to 3. Okay, so with this, before you even do any of the question, you can actually use the calculator to help you to solve the question first. Yeah, so now you can see that we can actually use our calculator to do the checking and to actually get the answer without even solving the question. So we can just straight away get the answer first, then after that we can do our either elimination method or substitution method to actually to check whether our answer match to what we have from the calculator. So that's all for this question. So don't forget to follow us on our YouTube, and you can subscribe to our channel Conceptual Thinkers, or follow us on our Facebook Conceptual Thinkers Mathematics and English Hub. Okay, you can actually share any of the questions that you wish that I can actually go through and give you some strategy and tips. Okay, so drop your comments in the box below, so then we'll get back to you. Yeah, that's all for this video. I will see you in the next video. Bye.